Well, this is one of those things that has me shaking my head. We've got a little bit of an update on Invincible Season 2 and how it's going to be split in half. Let's dive into the news. Well, I know I'm not the only one who's super excited for Invincible Season 2. Season 1 was awesome and took right from the comics everything that made the comics special. Now recently we got an Adam Eve special that was released on Prime Video, prepping us up for the new season which is coming later this year. The November debut was confirmed at Comic-Con, but then we learned the 8-episode season is going to be split into 2 parts, and the second half won't land until 2024. Now, personally, I found this a little bit disappointing, but now Robert Kirkman has chimed in a little bit and tried to give us a bit of a reason for the split, although, honestly, it's not working for me. This is what Kirkman had to say. It's a bit of the production process just because ramping things up has taken a lot longer than we thought. But also, this is something that we've done with every season of The Walking Dead. And I think narratively, it's kind of cool that we have a pause to digest what you've just experienced. And when you see episode 4 of season 2, you may need a break. It's a big episode. It's definitely a mid-season finale kind of episode. And with everything going on that time of year, with Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and a lot of family time, I think lots of shows get lost in the shuffle, and so I think it's good to take a pause. And narratively, it's going to make things hit a little harder, and people will know what I'm talking about when the season launches. Well, it does totally sound like that 4th episode is going to leave us with a massive cliffhanger and maybe a big change of the status quo for Mark Grayson. Honestly, I am curious on what's going to happen and how it's bad enough that the creative team thinks they need to take a step back and catch our breath. Now for me, even if I need to catch my breath, I don't want the show to go on pause, and I sort of feel like this is a bit of a betrayal to fans. We have waited an excruciatingly long time for season 2, and to just give us 4 episodes in November and then put us back in a holding pattern isn't really very cool, and hopefully the 4th episode is so good it changes my mind, but guys, after this long wait, I want my season 2, and I'm not really that interested in waiting for more. Now we do know season 3 is already in the works, and they've promised us there won't really be a long wait for that season like we had to do for season 2. But honestly, I don't know how I feel about that, or if I even believe them. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, the writers are on strike, so we all know a lot of stuff is not moving forward, so I think expectations probably should be set properly. The Invincible series is great. It's one of the better comic book adaptations, and it's no holds barred as far as adult animated material. I am super excited for season 2, a huge fan of the franchise, and really hope they do deliver in this 4th episode, because if they put it back on the shelf for a few weeks after, fans might be pretty unhappy if it doesn't deliver. But we're gonna have to wait and see.